Well, here we are, back in GreedFall. This is Smith, Gen X gamer mom, writer, and crafter. You can find out more about me at patreon.com/JewelSmith. I am real close, I think, to the end of the game. I know I keep saying that, and then I keep having more to do. It is amazing to me how long this game is. I'm not complaining. I'm enjoying it. But I had no idea when I got into it how much there would be to do. Okay. We've got to go break Constantine's link to the Sanctuary of Credgwen and break his link to the Sanctuary of Vedville V. And then we have to inform Glendon of the impending battle at the heart of Tier for D. My cousin Constantine's trying to get into the sanctuary and take over the island. Yeah, spoiler alert! If you don't want endgame spoilers or story spoilers, please come back and watch the archive later after you've played it for yourself. This live stream will be archived on my YouTube channel, JewelSmith. I'm also on Twitch under the name JewelSmith, and you can find me at Twitter and AO3 and Patreon under the name JewelSmith. Alright, let's get all that out of the way. Where do we need to go here? That's Glendon, that's Vedville V. Let's go out there to the Ancient Woods. We should have a little travel globe around here somewhere. There it is. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me. There we go. Hello, Barbarian King. Hello, Sonic Bro, aka Patrick. Hello, Silver Fox. The usual crew who's been watching this with me from the beginning. Monday is alright. Just another day. Not much different from Saturday and Sunday, except that my husband has to work. So he's in his home office doing his programming thing for work rather than being in his home office playing computer games, or I was going to say being downstairs doing home projects of some kind or another, or taking a walk, or whatever else he does on the weekends. I used to take weekends off of streaming so that I could spend time with my family, but, you know, I've been spending the year with them. I see them for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and all day long now. So sneaking away on the weekends to do some streaming here and there isn't cutting into our family time like it used to. Now there is a trophy I could get, which is hunting 20 animals. I'm probably not going to stop and do that right at this moment. I can always load up an old save and run around and hunt animals. No big whoop. Just to get the trophy. It's kind of weird though. Like, I know I'm close to the end of this game, but I think I've only got like 61% of the trophies. Some of the trophies are build dependent. So like, I think one of them is like, you know, defeat enemies 200 times with a certain spell or something. And I'm not using spells, so obviously I'm not going to get that trophy unless I suddenly switch over to spell casting, which I'm not going to do. And then some of the other trophies, which I kind of, yeah, I'm going to critique the game for a second. You get a trophy for romancing every one of the romanceable characters. I don't think that's cool. I mean, this is a great game and everything, but GreedFall, get over yourself. You're not really worth playing 5 times or 4 times or whatever it is. Because you would have to play at least up to a certain point. You know, you would have to do all of Siora's quests, which some of her quests don't even get unlocked until later in the game, later in the main story. And you would have to do all of Kurt's quests, which, as we've found out, can take a long time to get to. You have to do all of Vasco's quests and all of Afra's quests, which those two, you don't even see Afra until further into the game. Vasco's are pretty easy to knock out, but Here's the thing too, is you also would have to play as a male and a female. Oh, there go the sirens. Because you can romance Ciora or Vasco. For fuck's sake. I know. My mild inconvenience is someone else's trauma. God bless them. I hope all goes well. Yeah, so Vasco and Ciora, they can be romanced regardless of whether you're playing as male or female, but Afra can only be romanced by a male character, and Kurt can only be romanced by the female character. So if you wanted all 4 trophies, you would have to play as a male and a female, and you would have to play a decent chunk of the game to get to that point. So, yeah, no, ain't gonna do it. There should have been 1 trophy just for being in a romance with one of the companions. That should have just been 1 trophy. It's kind of, I don't know, it kind of annoys me that Spiders broke those out into separate trophies. Like anyone's gonna play. I mean, there probably are a few people who would play the game to get all the trophies like that, but come on. Come on. That's basically just, for most people, that's not going to happen. So you're basically just saying, yeah, don't bother platinuming our game. Just don't even bother. It's just kind of dumb. Anyway, but there's several hidden trophies, and I still don't know what those are. I mean, got to be getting close to the end of the story, so I don't know what I missed in the hidden trophies, because I thought I had done everything there was to do, but who knows. Anyway, but I don't think I'll be platinuming this game because I ain't going to keep playing it over and over and over to try to romance all the different people. Oh, right. Yeah, we're in the middle zone. Do I have anything to sell to the merchant? Not really. Alright, moving on. I mean, I suppose if I had known in advance about those trophies, I could have, like, done a save and then romanced the character and then reloaded, you know? So let that be a warning to you, anyone who's going to play the game on their own. If you want to get all the trophies for the romances, then you gotta make lots of saves. All right, break the link to the sound. Okay, this is probably going to be fighting. What do you want to bet? We're going to fight some kind of corrupted guardian. Oh, this guardian. This one is the one that kicked my butt before. Yeah, look at that. Look at, there he is. Here we go.
Things are about to get dicey. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I died. It killed me. Holy crud. Yeah, this one kicked my butt before, and now it's corrupted. We may be here for a while. This is like a Valkyrie fight in God of War. Barbarian King saying trophies don't bother me. Still don't have the platinum in Fallout 4. Yeah, I'm generally not a trophy chaser either. Trophy hunter. Depends on the game. Like, I'll just play a game and not worry about the trophies, but when I get close to the end, if I see that I'm really close to having some of them, then I'll go and get them. Like I did the other day where I went and got the last few, campsites and notes and stuff. Actually, there was no trophy for collecting all the notes. I just wanted to go ahead and collect them all. But, sometimes I'll do that. Like, I played so much Skyrim and I played so much Fallout 4 that I got really close to having the platinum anyway. So I just, did the last few trophies just to get it and be done with it. But it was, I wasn't trying to get them. It's just, some games I play so much that I get really close, and so I do it. And then that's what I was checking with this game, because I'm like, okay, I'm getting close to the end of this game. How many trophies have I actually gotten? And I went and looked, and it's like 61%. I was like, whoa. And I'm not going to go chasing down all those trophies. Like I said, there's no way I'm going to replay the game enough to romance everybody and play as two different Desardes, male and female, and do all that nonsense. Yeah, no. Nah. I'm not going to do it. And it kind of bugs me. I wish that more games would... I mean, trophies are kind of cool, but to me, trophies are like telling you how far along you are in the game. Sort of. Like, I think you should get trophies for things you would naturally do in the game. Like completing certain levels or, shooting a certain number of things or collecting a certain number of things or whatever. Like, that makes sense because you would just do it in the game anyway. But, like, sometimes they have these really weird trophies that, like, you would never do. Like, you have to go out of your way to do them, and they don't add anything. Completing them doesn't add anything to the gameplay. Like, in Fallout 4... right? There's one trophy for Nuka World where you have to get something crazy like 100,000 points in the shooting gallery or something like that. And it takes forever. Even if you use spray and pray, you just sit there for like half an hour shooting the shooting gallery to get that trophy. That's ridiculous. Nobody would do that naturally in the course of the game. Sorry, Bethesda, your shooting gallery is not that fun. Like, why would you even have that? That's just one of those, like, to me, that's like an antagonistic trophy. That's like a ha ha ha, you want to, you completionist, you want to do this dumb thing to get all the trophies. And that's just, I don't know. I don't like it. I mean, I did it. I have the platinum and all the trophies for Fallout 4, but because I am one of those people that's like, well, if I'm that close and that's the only thing I need, I'll just do it. Be able to say I did it, but I hate doing it. I get mad even while I'm doing it. I'm like, this is stupid, and I know. I could just walk away and say I'm not going to do it, but I did it. But yeah, I mean, I like trophies that are like, you would get them naturally in the course of the game anyway, not like some weird, bizarre thing that, you have to replay the game 5 times or, play it on super hard mode or whatever. Like, I never do those. I never go back and do the, now replay the game on super hard mode and you can get the platinum. Nah, screw you. Screw you, developers. Nah, I don't want your trophies that bad. But yeah. I have this weird, like, mixed feelings about trophies. Like, I enjoy them, and I like, because it's the completionist in me. I like collecting all the things to collect and seeing everything there is to see, and you know, getting all the cutscenes and, you know, blah blah blah, like that. I like experiencing everything, but at the same time, I like resent when the trophies and the collection objects and things like that are just don't really add anything to the game. They're just playing on my OCD, you know. I don't I don't appreciate that. Yeah, Silver Fox, you like the same people I like. You like Hancock in Fallout 4 and Teldrin in Skyrim. Those are my favorites. Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. Let's check our bestiary and see what it says about... I think this is what we're fighting right now. Yeah. Take magic protection. Okay, and use furious attacks. Break down its armor. Yeah, I think we did that. And take a magic protection. Okay. I think it's a resistance potion. Yeah, there we go. Oh, here we go. That didn't even work on it. Let's see here.
Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Oh shit. I'm dead again. How does it get me? Like, I can't get away from it when it does that to me. I'm trying to run away and it just leaps right on me. There's like no way to get away from it. Maybe I need a swiftness potion?
To get dicey. Move away. longer.
I'm wounded. I need help.
I used resuscitation.
To my help. And death to the others. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. To my help. And death to the others. They can't hold on much longer. Move away. Things are about to get dicey. Green blood.
What are you shooting at, you dumbass?
It's dead. Now let's plant the seed Dunkus gave us at the base of the raised stone.
Jesus, why was she shooting over there?
Look, the plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Donegada of Dunkus's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
Okay. I don't know if there's any other loot to be had here. We've already fought a creature here once. So I don't think there'll be more loot here. We looted the creature itself. Whew, that was tough. Kurt was taking some serious aggro though. I had to keep healing him. We were using the tank healer configuration there, like I used to do when I was playing as a mage in Skyrim, and I would have Vilcus with me. I'd stand over his shoulder and cast healing on him and throw fireballs over his shoulder while he whomped on things with his big sword. Yes, so we fought the corrupted Nadag Frazamin. So I'm thinking we're going to have to fight a corrupt Vetamin over in the other location. Which, I think this is one of the easier bosses. Of course, I say that, and who knows what's going to happen to the corrupt version, but I remember this one being probably one of the easiest bosses I dealt with. So yeah, we'll have fought all of these in a corrupt version, except for this thing. I wonder if I'm going to have to fight one of these at the very end, if that's what my cousin's going to turn into, and I'll have to fight him like that. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm going to die a lot. Alright, let's go back to the camp. Am I going the right way? Nope. Go the other way. This way. Oh, I got lots of ammo. Alright, and we used up some potions too. Let's see, what did we use? Stasis didn't seem to work on him very well. I tried a little poison before, but that didn't work much either. Let's see. I had taken a resistance potion and the swiftness. Swiftness seemed to help me stay out of his way, I think. And resuscitation we had to use a few times. And healing. My healing spell is amped all the way up, so when I heal myself, it heals my party as well. But I used a little resuscitation powder too. So I probably should make more of that. There we go. All right. Hey Michael, welcome to the chat room. We need to travel to Vedvilvi and fight the corrupted swamp creature there. So basically, if I had not gone around and fought all of these guardians and all of these locations to begin with, I would be having to fight them all again anyway, and then getting the special loot. Because several of these guardians... Okay, that makes... Actually, I like that. Several of these guardians were also the way to get the advanced armors in the game. Like the stuff that I'm wearing, I had to get by fighting a nature guardian, an Adaig. And that's kind of cool. Like if you... Because I had said earlier in the game that I didn't feel good about fighting them because they were the guardians of Tier 4D and I didn't feel right about killing them. So I could have gone with that. I could have just said, you know what? I'm not going to fight them to get the good loot. I'm going to ignore that. And I would have ended up having to fight them anyway. I would have had to fight all their corrupted versions. So that's good to know. That's good to know that there's like an in-game way to say, hey, I don't want to fight the Guardians of Tier 4D. And then eventually, you know, you have to. And then that's when you get the really good gear from them. And the weapons and things that they're guarding. Is when they're corrupted. So, alright, that's fair. I mean, I ended up just breaking down and fighting them all anyway because I wanted to get the good gear and I thought that was the only way to get it, but I didn't feel good about it. I didn't like the idea of fighting them when they were in their natural form. But yeah, it's nice to know that, like, you know, now I've got to go around and fight them all in the corrupted form, and then that's, you know, for players who want to play that way, if you want to just wait until you have to fight them all, you know, when they're corrupted, then that's when you would get the rewards, I guess, without having to fight them while they're still good. I don't think I've ever used the Fury Potion. It's probably... I mean, I have a good reason to use Fury, because that's how I get my bombs. But I can get Fury pretty fast just by firing the gun a few times. But maybe Fury Potions would be good for fighters. I think there's like some kind of deal where you can like do a Berserker type high damage thing with Fury if you're playing as a fighter build. That might be what Kurt's drinking every time he drinks a potion at the start of a battle. I don't know. Alright, now we gotta go over here and break Constantine's link to Vedville V. Up here? How do we get through here? Where do we go? Over here? Yep, right there. Oh, we gotta fight more than one. We have to fight her and some swamp creatures, it looks like. Alright, alright. This might be difficult. Here we go.
To get dicey. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
We can access the stone now and plant Dunkus's seed.
Yeah, that was way easier than the other dude.
plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Donegarda of Duncas's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
Alright. Oh, I leveled up. Level 36. Hot dog. What'd I get? What'd I get? 1 skill point. And that's it. Okay. I guess we can improve our Shadow Burst that I hardly ever use, but alright. Yeah, I've already unlocked everything else. Okay. Well, everything else that I would want to unlock or would use. Okay. Cool. Hey, Plasmin, how you doing? Barbarian King says that went well. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, gunfire and bombs. That's how I roll. Yeah, and I leveled up. I don't think I'm going to get a point in attributes or talents until I hit 37. For what it's worth, but, you know, we're getting so close to the end of the game at this point. Yeah, the corrupted version of that one doesn't look much different than the normal version, really. Ah, I got a scale. Okay. Alright. Back to our camp. Excuse me, Kurt. Pardon me, excuse me. Oh, there's our camp. Alright, let's check in with my ammo. Sure, why not? I don't think I used much of anything else on it. Did I? I think I hucked a few explosive elemental... Yeah, elemental damage is at it. Alright. And now where to? Okay, now we just need to go inform Glendon of the impending battle. Over here in Dorgrid, the Heart's Gates. We'll go sell the scale to this dude. I think I have plenty of everything else. Whoa, my cape! My cape is funky. It got real tore up in that battle, I guess. All those poison clouds. Oh, it's back to normal. Okay. we go.
Hello, Glendan.
Birt Tirtomadon Olmenawi. What can I do for you?
Some shit's about to hit the fan, my friend.
To tell you that men are going to come all the way to the sanctuary. Some Renaigse.
I thank you for warning me in person. But our High Queen has already informed me. She is disgusted as much as I. That warriors from a faraway island tread the earth of our sacred lands. But we do not really have a choice, do we?
No. It is all of Tirfridi and Enon Milfrictiman that's in danger. We have need of every able warrior to protect them. You need to prepare yourself as well. I fear that you will not be spared.
We will fight, have no doubts. Because such is our duty and our will. These are our lands that are attacked.
I have no doubt. Good luck, Glendan.
May the rocks give you their toughness. You shall need it more than everyone else. Can I do anything else for you?
Nope. I think we've already talked to him about all this stuff. This was from earlier quests.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
Oh, he gave me a resuscitation powder. Be careful. Beyond this point, you will not be able to continue other ongoing quests. Point of no return. Ooh. Oh my gosh. This is it. This is it. Gather your companions before going to the sanctuary. Oh my gosh. Where do I need to go gather my companions? At the door, Hogdenu camp. Alright. This is it. This is it. Alright, let's take a let's do a save. Oh, hey, Gentugo, welcome to the chat room. Well, you're here just as we're, I think, about to go into the last quest. It said I had reached the point of no return in this game. So I'm doing a save. Barbarian King says, party time. Let's do it.
How are you feeling, my child? What you are about to do is difficult.
Don't make it harder than it has to be, Petrus. Fighting against your cousin isn't pleasant, but it's the only logical thing to do.
A nicer way of saying she has no choice.
Indeed. I must stop Constantine, regardless of what it may cost me. Not only to obtain an antidote to the Malachor, but also to save this island.
I have learned many things by your side, and thanks to you, I was able to give my mother back to the earth. I won't forget this. And this is my land, my people. I will be by your side. You will not go through this ordeal alone.
What's happened to Constantine is regrettable. But you're doing what must be done. You're a good person, Greenblood. Then you can count on your old master of arms to protect you.
We will all be with you. After all, this concerns all of us, doesn't it?
Naturally.
We will be by your side to support you both physically and spiritually.
Thank you. You have been precious allies. And you are proving once more the value of your friendship. Now, let's go. It'll be a shame if we arrive too late.
Meh. 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 This wonderful emotional moment brought to you by meh sheep. Assault on the heart. All right, we're running forward, I guess.
The entrance to the sanctuary has been forced. A fight took place here.
Constantine managed to get through. Let's hurry.
They told us to stay to the right. But there's a question mark down here. What is it? Let's go to the left. Are we close? Hello? Oh, it's a crafting bench. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm picking all this up. Old habits die hard, I guess.
Disade, glad to see you. Sadly, we couldn't stop
Ah,
your
the coin
cousin.
guard.
He suddenly stormed our position, along with a horde of
the Bridge
enraged
Alliance.
creatures. We didn't stand a chance.
And now there are beasts attacking us relentlessly. My men are doing all they can to stop them.
We thought it best to stay here to keep the path open for you, should you want to face your cousin.
Thank you. You did well. I'll do everything in my power to catch him and stop him from carrying out his plan. Keep holding on as long as you can. I need to be able to reach him.
Wait, there's a group of creatures coming.
Oh shit.
Maybe unless you protect me in this battle. Bit of poison on my brain.
Oh, dang. We're fighting with everybody. Look, everybody's there. I got the whole crew. Kurt, Afra, Vasco, Ciora, Petrus. We're all here together. Oh my god, I love it. Sorry.
I'll stay here with them, Greenblood.
He's right. We must help them stop these creatures.
Are you sure?
Every minute gained is a minute that allows you to save us.
Glad to have you with us, Kurt. Just like the good old days.
And thank you too, Afra. It is an honor.
Enough with the talking, Greenblood. Go.
And stop Constantine. I'd hate to be doing this for nothing.
In that case, thank you. And good luck to both of you. Oh, and Kurt. Don't be a hero.
Totally be a hero, Kurt. You're my hero. Alright, so which way do we gotta go? Oh, this way. Alright, gotta turn around. And run this way. I don't get to kiss him goodbye? Oh shit. That's Kurt. Oh, I do kiss him goodbye. Oh. Watch out for the mask though, dude. Oh my god.
Is this the last time I'll see you?
I don't know.
Go.
But I don't want to go on without Kurt. No. Oh my god.
Me in this battle. And let's go.
Okay. Wow. Alright, which way do I gotta go? This way. I think. I hope this is the right way. Well, the game didn't really give me a chance to digest that scene with Kurt, and then it was just flinging me into the next combat.
There you are. I was starting to think that we would die here for nothing. Your cousin just passed through here with a horde of beasts, and he keeps sending us more.
We won't hold very long. We're not used to fighting creatures like these.
We are, and we will hold long enough for you to reach the heart, even if we must die in the process. But you must chase him. You must prevent him from performing the ritual at all costs. If Enon Milfrichtemann dies, we're all doomed.
I'm well aware of that, believe me. But here come some more beasts. To arms!
Where are they coming from? Where are they coming from?
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Yeah, a bit of poison on my blade. I should probably do that too.
Let's see if you can ward off this side.
Yes, dearie.
What are you shooting at? What are you shooting at there, Desarde?
Wait. I'll stay with my people.
And I'll stay with her. One blade more can't hurt.
We need to prevent the beasts from following your tracks.
Yeah, we could use some help here, to be honest.
I wouldn't have put it that way, but the Moridigan isn't wrong.
You see? Over and done.
You should go now. And may the volcano give you its strength.
Well, good luck.
Oh no, I lost 2 more. I guess it's you and me, Petrus. Holy crud almighty. Oh my gosh, I got a whole bunch of stuff here, don't I? I've been picking up all kinds of junk, right, left, and center, that I don't need. Alright, but let's look here. Yeah, I got plenty of ammo. Let's make a few more. I don't even know what my max ammo capacity is. Let's see if we can reach it. Resuscitation powder is going to be irrelevant if I keep losing companions. Alright, I think I've got plenty of potions I've been picking up along the way. Okay. Boy, they really give you a lot of stuff to loot on the way up. They want to make sure you're well prepared, I guess. Alright, so where am I supposed to go? Up around this way, I guess. Straight ahead? Oh, here they come. What are you shooting at? The hell? I'm like, I checked the bomb all the way to the left, and I'm shooting all the way to the right. What in the hell, Desarde?
Take me in this battle!
Yeah, I see that.
May the shadow engulf our enemies!
Woo! Those things are wicked. A couple of whacks of their tail and that's it. I just go down. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Oh, are we reaching the Teleme camp?
There you are. Praise the Enlightened. Your cousin
has already reached the heart. Our other allies informed me. They are also trying to stop the creatures.
What do you intend to do?
Pursue him all the way there and do everything I can to stop him.
In that case, may the Enlightened keep you in his divine... Oh no. More beasts are coming. Be prepared!
Okay, let's see, what can I take? How about a balance potion?
Maybe enlightened. Protect me in this battle.
Just staying away from that tail.
It's my turn. I'm staying with my people.
I knew you'd say that.
Well, I wasn't going to let the young ones get all the glory.
Your help would be a blessing, Father.
You see? You should go now, my child. Be careful. We are all praying for your success.
Thank you, Petrus. Be careful too.
Oh, right. We already looted them on the way in. Oh, wow. All right. I have a feeling I'm going to need all the ammo I can get. Alright, I guess I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I have to go in alone. I haven't had to fight anything alone since the very beginning of the game when you had to fight that boss that jumped off the ship in Serene. You had to fight that alone too. Oh, I don't like it. I like the My Little Pony play style. Friendship is magic. Oh, this is where we were before. When we spoke to the god of 1,000 faces in the sacred tree.
Constantine!
Restrain her!
Holy shit! Holy shit! What the hell are you shooting at? What the hell are you shooting at? Stop shooting off screen. That didn't work. Why are you shooting off screen, dumbass? Oh, shoot. Oh, it's about to jump on me. Woo-wee! Why are you shooting off screen? I swear to God, I am gonna throttle whatever developer decided that I needed to shoot off screen when I'm facing a fucking enemy.
Sorry.
Why? Why have you done this?
But for you. For us. So that we may live free at last.
This makes no sense. Constantine, it's madness.
You don't understand because you're still attached to the old world. This old, dying world which, to survive, has betrayed, used, and manipulated us and would not have hesitated to kill us.
Perhaps, but...
I've seen death, cousin. And I understood the vanity of it all. My father's ruses just so he could earn more power. The political bowing and scraping to preserve corrupted nations. I have been offered unrivaled power, allowing me to get rid of this. To send the old world back to its inevitable death and to build something new here. Something unique.
You're corrupting it all. It was fine the way it was.
To you. You and I could be its new gods. The immortal and benevolent monarchs.
He himself is the incarnation of the old world he is speaking of.
Yep.
He has its vices and its poison. For his own immortality, he's prepared to destroy everything around him, to break millennia of cycles. I implore you, flesh of my land, think of all the lives that will come to an end to feed his pride.
Don't listen to this old god. He's like all the others, after all, clinging to life.
Well, aren't you clinging to life too?
All you have to do is to bind yourself here, with me. And we will be gods together, forever.
Oh my god, this choice! Kill Constantine, link yourself to Constantine. Well, it is no choice. Sorry, cuz.
Come.
Good night, sweet prince.
Once Constantine had fallen, Deirdre kept her promise. She led all the native clans as they managed to drive the invaders off their island. The island found peace again, and nature took over the abandoned cities. But the old nations were plunged into war, and the Malicor grew ever more devastating. Those who bravely fought at Dorhad Genadu were celebrated everywhere. After all, if it weren't for this unlikely alliance, the island would have fallen into Constantine's greedy hands. Kurt was regarded as a hero, but reuniting with the one he loved was the only thing that mattered to him. He is still by her side today, ensuring her protection from all dangers. Siora obtained the title of Marl of the Red Spears alongside her twin. She leads them with wisdom, but often reunites with the one she still calls her Karants. Afra set aside her weapons and went back to her research on the native culture and flora of the island. It is said that she is even writing a book with the help of Dunkasi's clan when not visiting her friends. For his bravery, Vasco was awarded the rank of commander. He now travels the sea at the head of a whole fleet, but he often comes back to visit his sister-in-arms. Petrus's ambitions have finally been fulfilled. He obtained the much-coveted title of Cardinal.
Oh, wow.
Despite the responsibilities implied by such a title, he still sometimes visits the one he calls his child. Despite the help Ulan received, which allowed him to restore the importance of the seaside Nemeus, he still had to renounce the role of Marl as he faced the contempt of the other clans. After driving off the settlers, Deirdre started destroying what they had built. She wanted to erase all traces of the Inquisitors and Savants who had hurt her people.
Good.
Only keeping what her Karants advised her to keep. Thanks to the help Dunkasi's clan received, it continued on its mission to heal the Earth. It attracted many young islanders who were eager to learn.
Oh, that's it. I'm just thinking of all the things I looted at the end there. I was like so happy. Oh, loot, 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 loot. And I never got a chance to go sell it all. Ah, well, in headcanon, we could take it all back to New Serene and sell it. Oh my gosh. What a game. What a game. What a fun experience. Whew. What do you guys think? How was it for you? It was amazing for me. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Not to say it was perfect, right? We've talked about that along the way. It has its little quirks and it has places that we could see improvement. But it was certainly overall very good. Wow. There was much more to this game than I had expected. It looked interesting to me when it first came out because I liked the 17th century Three Musketeers pirate-y look of the game. You know, but I didn't expect it to do or be much. I really didn't. The few reviews that I saw of the game were kind of about it. I suspect that a lot of people played it like, you know, just enough to review it. Like, you know, played it for a few hours, reviewed it and said, yeah, whatever, it's okay, blah. And then that was it. But like this game's strength is really like once you get into it. And that's unfortunate because, you know, games generally for better or worse, just like novels or movies or TV shows, you know, they've got to try to hook you at the beginning. If you're not hooked right away, if you're not buying in to the story and the characters and the gameplay and everything pretty early on, then, you know, you're not going to stick with it. And in this game, I think it gets stronger the further into it you go. Like, the more complex that the story gets, and the more you do with the characters, and the more you learn about this world and how it is, it just becomes more and more and more engaging and deep and interesting, at least for me, right? So, you know, I think this game should have got a lot more love than it did, but I think that a lot of people just didn't play it far enough to get into it, you know, and to really see that there was so much here. The music was great. The sound design was really good. There were a few weird places where when I was having conversations with people, sometimes the sound would be a little wonky as it switched perspectives back and forth. But overall, the sound design was really nice. The music was beautiful. I thought the voice acting was excellent. I really did. Especially since, you know, I could tell there were several characters that were being voiced by the same voice actors, but they were trying their darndest to make all the characters sound different. And I really liked it. I appreciated it. Some of the characters looked kind of samey, so that, like, it was hard for me to tell, like, didn't we run into this guy already? Didn't we kill this guy already? Like, you know, it got a little samey in a few places. But I think, you know, with what they had to work with, it was a beautiful game visually. I really don't have a lot of complaints about the gameplay, other than I was ranting at the very end there about her shooting at anything but the monster right in fucking front of her. Yeah, that was a bit frustrating. But otherwise, you know, I liked the gameplay. I liked the tactical pause. I liked the different ways you could play, the different varieties of spells and potions and bombs and weapons. I thought they did a really freaking amazing job. And I will say, like, I think to me this game is comparable to Outer Worlds, but better. I think that the storyline is more complex and layered. I think that it's got romances, which Outer Worlds did not have. The character interactions and the friendships and things that develop were a little deeper. I thought the side quests were better than Outer Worlds. I thought the writing was better. I mean, just overall, the gameplay, the challenge of it was just miles beyond Outer Worlds. Not to diss Outer Worlds, I enjoyed that game too, but it's just... It's kind of weird to me that Outer Worlds is, like, you know, got nominated for all these awards, and I think it's won some awards, and it's got a lot of buzz, or it had a lot of buzz, you know, because it was Obsidian, and people got real into that. But this game is better, I think. I enjoyed this game much better. Much, much more. Oh my gosh. What a game. What a game. Whew. And I thought that it played out really well. I liked the way it ended. I mean, I kind of saw it coming, but, you know, it still surprised me. There were a lot of things in this game that surprised me. There were twists and turns, and there were little things that surprised me, and that's good. That's good. I appreciate that. And now, my cousin didn't actually turn into a guardian. I would have liked to have had my cousin turn into whatever it was that I fought at the beginning of the game. I kind of expected that to happen. Like, after I defeated that, whatever it was, Ballo or whatever it was called, I kind of expected my cousin to turn into the same creature I had fought at the beginning. And then that would have brought it full circle, I think. So that was a little bit disappointing, but it was still a good ending. I felt like it was a very satisfying ending. That choice, are you going to join him or are you going to stab him? Well, to me, it wasn't a choice. I was going to stab him. But it's interesting, it's intriguing that the game offered you that choice. And I wonder, you know, I want to go and find someone else who made the other choice on YouTube and see what it looks like if you join Constantine. But it felt satisfying. It felt good. It felt good. Sad but good. I mean, I was sad to kill my cousin. It wasn't like yay for me. It wasn't a gleeful sort of stab, but it was a very satisfying ending, in my opinion. The combat for the last boss was decent. I mean, it was challenging enough. I was really worried there because, like, I actually died trying to fight that Phraseman or whatever it was, you know, a little bit earlier. And I was afraid it was going to be like that. Like, I was just going to die over and over and over and over, and I'd be here all night. It was challenging. It was challenging, but not impossible. I mean, as long as I stayed behind it, tried to stay out of its way. The most challenging part was fighting the game's own mechanics, with her constantly shooting off the side of the screen. And that was a bit frustrating. If you're going to give... I mean, I was in a very small, limited arena area, and it seemed like it kept moving out of my range. And, like, I get that. Like, okay, you know, I was saying that the other day. These are black powder pistols. They don't have great range. I get that. But still, for being that kind of small arena, I should have been able... It shouldn't have been that difficult to target that creature. You know, those were pretty close quarters combat. But yeah, it was still good. It was satisfying. It was fun. It was challenging. I was heartbroken that I had to leave. I mean, at first I was so excited that all of my friends were there, and I was like, oh, we're gonna do all this fighting together. It's gonna be so cool. And then I kept losing them along the way. And I was like, no, where's all my friends? No. And it just came down to me. I had to do it alone. And I didn't want to do it alone. But I did it. And I'll tell you, I had tears pouring down my face when I had to leave Kurt behind. All right, I'm just going to admit it. You guys probably guessed. But I literally had tears pouring down my face and then had to try to fight the next round of creatures that jump out at you as soon as he's done saying goodbye. I was like sitting there going, these tears pouring down. My face is all wet and cold. And I'm like trying to shoot all of the monsters. Oh my gosh, what a game. Seriously, that was so good. Alright, now that I have rambled on and on about it, I'm going to go back and read the chat room. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Walking the Lonesome Road, Barbarian King saying yes. Michael saying, which game will be streamed next time here on YouTube? I don't know. Probably Stardew Valley. I'm going to be playing some Stardew Valley with Sulfur and Ice Stella. We're going to return. There's already a bunch of Stardew Valley videos on my YouTube channel from when we played about a year ago or so. We're going to go back and revisit that since there's been an update that was released for PS4. The update has been available to PC for a while, but it just recently came to PS4. We're going to check that out. There's a bunch of new content that's been added to the game, so we're going to take a look at that and play together. That'll be streamed to YouTube. But I'm going to go back to streaming Fallout 3 on Twitch. And the Fallout 3 videos will continue to be uploaded. The highlights will continue to be uploaded to YouTube, as I'm doing now. Like today there was just a highlights video. I think it was episode 56 that I just uploaded today from my Fallout 3 playthrough. So yeah, I'll be streaming, I think, on Fridays. We're going to try to do it on Fridays, the Stardew Valley stuff, but I don't know how long that'll go on. It'll just be for a few weeks while we try out the new things in the game. And then I'll be, like I said, I'll be focusing on Fallout 3. I'll stream probably twice a week on Twitch, and then take a couple of 2-3 days to edit the videos and put them on YouTube. So there'll be like, oh gosh, I don't know, 3 or 4 videos a week on YouTube, and then like 2 longer live streams on Twitch. It's all the same content. It's just whether or not you want to watch it live or whether you want to see it, edited into highlights. I'll be doing that. And then supposedly in April, Outer Worlds, speaking of Outer Worlds, is going to have their DLC, their second DLC come out. And I'm probably going to do a second playthrough of that. That'll be streamed on YouTube because I play that on PlayStation. But that might not be until April or May. You know, I'll probably take the next few months trying to... I don't know how long Fallout 3 is going to take for ages. I mean, I've been playing it for a while. There's a lot of content, and there's still a ton of content that I haven't even looked at yet in that game. So, I'll be playing that for a while. Unless something comes along, like GreedFall. I didn't expect to fall so hard for GreedFall. I tried it for a Try It Tuesday because it looked interesting, and then just got totally hooked and kept playing it. So that might happen. I don't know. Maybe something else will come along that's a free game for PlayStation Plus members like this was, and I'll try it and I'll get hooked again and I'll play that for a while. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But you can always check patreon.com/JewelSmith for my updated schedule. Or you can check, I don't know if anyone who's on Twitter, you can find me on Twitter. Links on Patreon. There should be links to Twitter. And if you go to Twitch, there's a tab. There's a little About tab that you can click on my channel, twitch.tv/JewelSmith. If you click the About tab, that will also show you my latest tweets. I don't tweet that often, so it's not like, you know, there's 20 a day like some people do. But I basically will tweet updates now and then over there. But you can, if you're not on Twitter, you can see it on Twitch. And there should also be a schedule on Twitch. There's a schedule tab, but ignore that. Just go to the little About page on my Twitch channel if you don't want to go to Patreon for whatever reason. I don't even think you have to log in. If you just go to patreon.com/JewelSmith and say you're over 18, you should be able to see my Patreon page, and updates will be posted there. You don't even have to be a member of Patreon to see it. But also, yeah, if you're not a member of Twitch, you can see my tweets on... I'm sorry, if you're not a member of Twitter, you can see my tweets on Twitch. And if you don't want to use Twitch, then I guess, I don't know what else to tell you. Ring the bell and wait for notifications on YouTube. Yeah, Michael's got a Dark Souls feeling. It is a bit Dark Souls feeling, the combat, that big boss fight. Silver Foxes, I've never liked Constantine. Yeah, they kind of play up this whole relationship with him, don't they? They play up this relationship that, you know, yeah, I never felt particularly attached to my cousin either. I mean, I didn't dislike him. He seemed alright, but yeah, he just seemed like a spoiled rich kid who, you know, daddy didn't love him and he didn't really know what to do with himself. So, you know, I kind of felt sorry for him, but not that sorry. I mean, not as sorry as I felt for a lot of the people on the island, and you know, and the people dying of the plague back on the mainland. But yeah, there's people who really love Constantine. There's people who like ship Constantine and Desarde, or, you know, want them to get together. I don't know about that. Hey, George Perez! Welcome to the chat room. Yeah, I just finished the game. You joined just in time to watch me finish the game. Oh, you're welcome, Silver Fox. Silver Fox says, thanks, Joel Smith. A really fantabulous series. Really enjoyed it. Oh, thank you. Thanks for being with me on this adventure. And I know you've been playing the game on your own, too. Oh, Gentuga says, did your character die? No, I don't think so. No, we got that extended ending. Sounds like I stayed on the island, though, doesn't it? Or maybe I went back and forth between the island and the mainland? I don't know. It was talking about different friends of mine visiting me. And it was saying that I helped Deidre decide what to keep on the island and what to get rid of. So it sounds like I had an active role there. No, I didn't die. Yeah, George is saying a few reviewers said it was a hidden gem, but I think its low budget status probably turned off some others. it didn't seem terribly low budget to me. I mean, you could tell where they made some decisions, right? They didn't have the resources to do everything they wanted, but that was no different than Outer Worlds. I mean, Outer Worlds had a lot of cut corners and a lot of samey content and a lot of, you know, a lot of stuff that could have been there and wasn't. You know, so I mean, yeah, it was a double A game, not a triple A game. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, is I don't really understand why Outer Worlds got so much love and this game didn't, because to me this one was better. But maybe I'm just the weirdo. I'm used to that. I really loved the story angle in this. Outer Worlds had more of the, it was more like satire. It was like, ha ha ha, corporations. Isn't that funny? Ha ha ha. And this game had no humor. Of course, that could be why it wasn't as well received, maybe, but it tackled some very serious subject matter very seriously. It didn't use it as a punchline. You know, maybe that turned some people off. I don't know. I liked it. I actually appreciated it. I like a story with some depth. Yes. Yeah, everybody survived. Silver Fox is happy everyone survived. It was so emotional when he kisses you. I know. I know. It was emotional and yet funny at the same time because I was wearing that big bird mask. It was like I was devouring his head. He was trying to kiss me. I know. But I was in tears. I was bawling. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this game really got me. Oh, George is saying PS Plus has some good games on offer this month and last. I don't know, what was this month's games? I don't think I picked up anything this month. Oh, right, it had Control and Concrete Genie. Yeah, I think I got those. I was gonna try them out, but I was so into GreedFall that I didn't. I mean, I picked them up, but I didn't do Try It Tuesdays of them. I'm really not that interested in Control, to be honest. I've seen reviews of it, and I've seen some gameplay of it, and it really doesn't look all that interesting to me. But I was going to try it anyway, because it was free. And, you know, maybe I will at some point. I don't know what's up for March, though. I don't think I've seen what's up for March. Looks like the games were announced. What's it gonna be? Final Fantasy? Yeah, no interest. PS5 Puzzler Maquette? No, I don't have a PS5. Farpoint VR? I don't play VR. I guess, what's it? Remnant from Ashes to Ashes. Dark Souls inspired shooter. Alright, maybe? I don't know anything about it. I have to take a look at it. Yeah, I want to get back to Fallout 3. I've been editing my Fallout 3 highlights, and I'm really looking forward to getting back to that. Well, Michael's saying more YouTube. Well, I'll do what I can, but I can't play Fallout 3 on YouTube, so... Which is why I upload the videos to YouTube. I'm trying to do the best that I can. I have to stream... Fallout 3 is on PC, so I'm streaming it to Twitch because I use the Twitch app to stream. It's real easy to use. It's basically plug and play, and you just go. But then I'm uploading the highlights from the live streams to YouTube, so the people on YouTube aren't missing Fallout 3. They're just not getting it live. That's the best I can do at this point. Patrick wants to know if there's more to GreedFall. I don't think so. I think that was it. We got the ending. if I go to continue, it just places me back at the entrance of the cave to do the ending over again. I'll probably go back and reload an earlier save and do that hunting trophy just to do it. Where I gotta shoot 20 animals. I've probably shot 10 or 15 or something at this point. Not the monsters, but the little animals, the little foxes and pheasants and stags and stuff. I had shot several near the beginning of the game and then stopped shooting them because they weren't aggressive and there was no point in shooting them, but I could probably shoot a few more and get that trophy. And I was gonna say that I might go back. I was gonna go. You guys remember the first time that I was out at the volcano? They told me to walk on the right side, and I did a save, and I said, well, we can always come back and walk on the left side later and see what's over there. But this time when we went out, I took the left path. So, but it was all the allies and everybody that you run into along the way, so that's not quite the same thing. I could probably at some point reload that up and go back and see what was on the left side at that point in the quest line, but yeah, no, this game has an ending, so that's it. No more GreedFall. We're all done with GreedFall. Oh, Michael's gotta go. Okay, bye, Michael. Oh, Gentugo had looked away and then saw them on the ground. Yeah, no, I had stabbed my cousin. My cousin offered me the choice. I could join him and become a god and help him rule the island, or I could stab him. And I chose to stab him, and then, you know, I kind of like laid him down on the ground, and then I collapsed next to him, basically, because I was exhausted after all of that I'd been through. But no, I'm fine. I'm fine. Or Desarde is fine. Alright, George says, good game. I'll try to catch you next time. I often watch on TV, so I can't always appear in chat. Oh, okay. Have you been watching the earlier streams of this game? It started as a Try It Tuesday, and then I've been streaming it almost every day ever since. They're all on my YouTube channel. Yeah, you kind of came in at the very end where I don't know if you'd watched anything before, but it was kind of the without context ending. Why is she so emotional? This doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but it really was. It was just such an incredible experience to get to this point and then finish the game. Whew. Because I really didn't know. I didn't know what it was leading up to, and that was good. It was good. And I definitely think that anybody who plays this and doesn't do all the side quests, they're not going to get much out of it. I mean, it'll be okay, but it won't have the same depth, because it's like doing all the side quests and finding out all of the details of the story, all the intricacies, and knowing what all the different factions were doing, and knowing all the details about the different characters, like, and having the conversations with the characters, like the 5 companions that I had. After each of their quests, you can stop and talk to them. Well, people who don't do that aren't going to know. Like, they're not going to know Kurt's tragic backstory if they don't stop and talk to him after his last quest, you know, and or you know, Vasco's story or Afra's story or whatever. They're not going to. I think you wouldn't. I feel closer to Siora for like having gone through her mother's funeral with her, and you know, there's all these things. So like, if you barrel through the game and you don't do the side quests, and you don't interact with the companions, and you don't do any of that, it would seem like a pretty shallow game, even though, you know, it's dealing with some pretty weighty subjects. I mean, colonialism, slavery, forced conversion, plague. I mean, those are all very serious subjects. You know, family betrayal and all of that sort of thing. It's very serious. But I'm glad I did all the side quests, and I'm glad I did all the companion quests, and it just made the whole thing a much richer experience for doing it all and knowing the whole story, and then having it all come together at the end the way it did. Oh man, wow. Yeah, I'm definitely going to buy the t-shirt. I'm going to buy a t-shirt of this game. I'm going to find one somewhere. And I'm going to get the map of Tier 4D. Somebody somewhere I saw online, they are selling the map of Tier 4D, and I'm going to put it on my wall. I'm telling you, that's how much I love this game. I'm going to buy the shirt and put the map on the wall. Because this freaking game, man, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Okay, George caught what I could, but some not all. Yeah. Yeah, Silver Fox liked to see Aura right away. Alright, good night, Barbarian King. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being with me on this adventure. Whew. Well, how's that for a debriefing? Yeah, and I'm glad that I romanced Kurt. I don't know if I could have handled the storyline where, spoiler alert, there's a storyline where he betrays you. If you don't do his friendship quests early enough in the game and you get to a certain point, he'll betray you. And then you end up having to fight him and kill him. I'm so glad I didn't do it that way. I mean, my only romance option would have been Vasco, which is okay, but no, I was definitely attached to Kurt. Oh my gosh. Oh. Yeah. Wow. I have no regrets. I don't regret choosing Deidre as the High Queen. I don't regret it. I'm glad she drove everyone off the island. Screw them. They did terrible things to the natives. They did terrible things. But I would have had a completely different ending. Depending on which person you choose to be the High King or High Queen, you get different endings. Of course, and all the different little screens that we got and the different things that he said, it all depends on the choices you make throughout the game. So it's kind of similar to Fallout New Vegas that way. Or Outer Worlds, or, games like that. Oh. Wow. Alright, well, I guess that's it for me. We finished the game. No late night streams until 6 or 7 o'clock for me, or midnight for some of you. Thank you so much. Really, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I've had such a good time playing this game with y'all, hanging out with me and chatting with me and being there while we go through this. It has been such a good time. Do take care of yourselves. I hope that you will come back and join me for some Stardew Valley when I get a chance to play that. And check out my Fallout 3 highlights videos. And join me over on Twitch as well. Twitch.tv/JewelSmith. I'll be streaming some more Fallout 3 over there. I don't know. Maybe starting tomorrow? We'll see how it goes. I think I have some time tomorrow. Maybe we'll do a Fallout 3 stream. I'm going to have to get back into that game and try to remember all the controls. Take care of yourselves until next time.